She's going down! Hold fast to the rope!
Mayday! Mayday! We're taking on water!
Imagine a ghost ship lost for nearly 2.5 centuries. Wrapped in salt, secrets, and silence. A ship that once redrew the world's very maps, and then quietly vanished. The year is 1768, England. Europe is drunk on science, on conquest, on empire. And right then, the British Admiralty purchases a humble coal ship that's about to etch its name into eternity. HMS Endeavour. And they hand its helm to a man whose name would soon dance on the edge of myth. Captain James Cook. Cook wasn't some pampered admiral. He was the son of a farm laborer. Who climbed up through sheer skill and obsession with the stars, with maps, with the way water moved beneath wood. His charts alone had already reshaped ports. The Admiralty gave him a mission, officially, to observe a rare event in Tahiti, the transit of Venus across the sun. To measure the distance from Earth to the sun itself. But the real plan? To find new lands. And so Cook set sail. 1768, from Plymouth, on a voyage that would last 3 years, hauling hundreds of men, many already scarred by disease, into uncharted oceans. In Tahiti, they met local chiefs, exchanged gifts, built fragile trust.
What is your take on this?
But on other islands, the glint of European steel sowed fear. Then, they reached the east coast of Australia. April 1770. Perhaps the first European eyes to ever behold it. Cook stood there and wrote in his journal, "This land seems as if it was left untouched by God's own hand. But beauty doesn't protect you." The Endeavour sailed north. Until, one night, it struck the Great Barrier Reef. Timber groaned, water surged in. Hundreds of hands manned pumps, racing death. Hours later, by a miracle, the ship floated free. It sailed on, sure, but with scars and silent fears lodged deep in its hull.
ready, now!
Years later, war came. The very same ship, reduced to a mere troop carrier. And off the coast of Rhode Island, they scuttled her on purpose to block the French Navy. And with that, Endeavour sank into legend. But do you ever wonder, are some stories buried on purpose? So we never have to face the uncomfortable truths. Tell me in the comments. I truly want to know. Centuries passed, until a few marine archaeologists appeared. They mapped shadows across the ocean floor, studied every beam, every rusted nail. And then they found a timber, a scarf joint, unique to ships built in 1768. Could this be the Endeavour? Now, museum walls echo with whispers of truth. Fragments of the seabed rest behind glass, as if they're saying, "We survived, just to tell you our story." But beneath the sand, much still waits. Perhaps even the ship's bell, with HMS Endeavour carved upon it. Still silent, still clutching its secrets. Does it ever feel like history's still calling to us from beneath the waves? If even a flicker of wonder sparked in you, then like, share, and subscribe. And tell me in the comments, what shipwreck would you dedicate your life to finding?